Hi everyone, this is PressPause with Westside. Wow, this week has brought a pretty unexpected and historical weather swing into an already dreary time. Although the moisture is welcome, I've actually had to pay some close attention to my basement to make sure it's not flooding. I was actually considering calling a foundation expert because I had some concerns that maybe the foundation wasn't strong enough or had a crack. It got me thinking though that our world and each of us right now are also currently going through a storm. There's torrential rains of fear and lasting winds of anxiety that seem to shake many of us at this time. These are challenging moments where we have to rely on the strength of our foundation. Jesus, of course, talked about this in Matthew chapter 7, where he told us about the person who built his house on the rock for a solid foundation. And he says, though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against that house, it won't collapse because it is built on rock. He compares that to the foolish person who builds his house on sand. When the rains and floodwaters come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. So what determines who's wise and who's foolish? Is it our upbringing, our place in society, our job, our political party, how many times a week we go to church? No. The start of this passage simply states that anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise. And likewise, anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish. It's really that simple. Studying his words and following them. He doesn't talk about how these houses stand up during 75-degree sunny days, but when they are put under pressure. I can't think of a more applicable time than now to demonstrate how our foundation is constructed. This passage actually follows some harsh words where Jesus tells the crowds in the Sermon on the Mount that the gateway to life is narrow and that the road is hard, how there will be false teachers to be wary of, how not everyone who calls on his name will enter the kingdom of heaven unless they followed his Father's will. But he summarizes all that at the end by boiling it down to just that simple command again of listen to my teachings and follow them. You know, Jesus didn't have a lot of rules. When pressured to give the two most important commandments, he followed that by simply stating, love God and love other people. So in this time of shakiness, of uncertainty, secure your foundation to the bedrock by peering through the rain, sheltering from the wind, in order to see the path to a secure foundation in Jesus.